Hello, I'm Sean. I started freelance design in 2021 and finished up my time in the military before going to school full-time at DI. What kind of ignited my passion for design, I would say, was when I first became a homeowner. With cost of housing out here, a lot of people in California are forced to do fixer-uppers, and that was definitely my case as well. It gave me a lot of creativity. Living in the home, it had to be renovated, kind of forced my hand almost. And the layout was original to 1950, and so it needed to be brought up to modern standards. We took it down to the studs, and that required a full kitchen remodel, making the floor plan make sense, redoing a kitchen, redoing a bathroom, the demolition of combining two different rooms because it was a 900 square foot house. I had to come up with a model and plan and taught myself how to use rendering software.
On your own?
Yep, self-taught. Turned out, I guess, well enough because that's what started it for me. It was a tangible way I could see, like, wow, I can actually do this. Going from there, I had friends and family coming through asking me to do design work for them. Eventually, the realtor who sold me the place, he actually referred me to someone. It was for a client. They moved to Solana Beach, and that required a lot of storage that they needed, but they wanted it to look well designed. Kicked off my first time working for my first client. That kind of opened up a can of worms for me. I'm being trusted with someone else's budget as opposed to my own. We did a lot of custom cabinetry that was specifically tailored to meet various needs. Built in a ton of storage. It also functions as their TV stand. Turned out so great. She loves it. Renovations are actually sometimes the most fun projects. You have limitations and you have to come up with creative solutions. It went really well, but I also realized really quickly what I didn't know. So I kind of realized there was a lot of things that I could know. I wanted to go to school. I started looking for schools after that. With limitations, it's kind of the things you don't know that people don't think about when they go and start designing on their own. People overlook the importance of design. There's a lot going on behind the walls: electrical, lighting, spacing, to being to code, the layout itself, where things specifically are placed. It gets overlooked by a lot of people and they don't really realize that. Being a few projects in myself, I realized, there are a lot of expensive mistakes that can be made in design. Fortunately, I didn't make any yet. To me, it was important to be like, well, this is, to me, as a professional career, I think that warrants a degree focused on that. I want to be kind of immersed in and around peers that have that same kind of mentality, as well as people that are already experienced in the design field. I'm doing my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Interior Design. I will probably pursue a master's. Connections are very important. I think without pursuing an education, you can't fully do things to the level that I would want to set for myself. And Design Institute was the one that kind of stuck out to me. Their accreditations and their connection with the community. So going with that, getting my degree, and then maybe expanding and growing. Hopefully I'll be expanding as my own personal business as that goes on with schooling. I think I'm kind of setting an example in a way that when I do grow, the people that I'll take on will respect the background and the work that I have, and that way we can continue to grow together in that sense. And so I'm really excited. I've really enjoyed it so far.